The winner of this year's marathon expected to cross that finish line any minute now.
Well, I've got 2:09:38 on 2:09:40 on my clock. The course record, 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 12 seconds. And we are waiting at that finish line for that winner to come across. Filex Kiprotich is the projected finisher, 27 years old, out of Kenya. He's a 2:06:39 marathon under very fast conditions. Now just turning 2:10 on the clock in the lead vehicle with President Jim Barahall on the back. Dennis Swart, his assistant, just coming across the line right now. The finish stripe is put in place. And once again, about a minute from now, we will see if a new course record is being set in the men's race here in the Honolulu Marathon.
Pretty incredible, and this would be a first time for Filex.
Filex has never been to Honolulu before, but he's obviously a very well-regarded marathoner. I was talking to his manager, Federico Rosa, out of Italy. He's being coached by Federico's father, Dr. Gabriella Rosa, one of the most well-regarded marathon coaches in the world, who coached many of the great Kenyan athletes, including Filex. And he has put this field away out on Kalanianeole Highway and has been running all by himself ever since. And once again, 2:10:47 and counting. We see him on the right-hand side of the screen, right next to the Jow people who are holding that finish line. And it looks like he's just probably going to miss it by just a touch. He's working as hard as he can. And again, because of two-dimensionality of our screen, it seems closer than it is. And that's a long finishing stretch. And you can see Filex saluting the crowd.
And he knows right there, both hands in the air. He knows that he has won this. That means he's won quite a large purse as well.
$40,000. And he's going to miss $15,000 because he didn't get the course record, but he's going to get some time bonuses as well. So a nice payday for Filex Kiprotich from Kenya.
Pretty amazing with the weather and the humidity and everything to see it this quick.
Extraordinary time. This is going to be one that there's only 2 times in the history of the Honolulu Marathon have we seen a sub 2:12 time. That was Ibrahim Hussein back in 1985 and in 2004, but boom, 2:11:45 unofficially. Our champion, number 3, Filex Kiprotich, comes across the line.
And just an incredible finish. And you said that he had just won Seoul, and he hasn't had a lot of time to recover.
Well, that was in the spring, and he was second place, by the way, in that race, but it was in 2:06:39. So you can see that was a very fast course with a great field, a much deeper field in here. But he really took it to this field. Normally, we see a fight going right through Triangle Park into the very foot of Diamond Head Hill, but he put these athletes away out on the highway and stretched his margin all the way to the line as we await our number 2 finisher, who I can't quite identify now, as Filex is doing his well-deserved celebration.
And that was September, you said he did so?
No, back earlier in the spring. Normally these
spring.
world-class marathoners do a spring marathon and then they do a fall marathon. You only do 2 a year. This looks like Wilson Chibet, our defending champion. Indeed it is, wearing number 1. Wilson Chibet, 2 hours, 12 minutes and 45, about 1 minute back. And a wonderful performance by Filex, who ran a marathon in Amsterdam in 2 hours and 8 minutes just back in September.